Hey guys, this is actually the second time I've started this video, but I wanted to start again just to front load this with positivity instead of the negativity that I started the last take of this video with. There's only one game I fear all season, and that's going to Anfield. And we've now gone to Anfield, and we're still top of the league. We didn't lose, and I feel like we can go to any other game this season and not lose. I feel like in general that's the one game that I hate this year, and after all the emotion of this game is worn off, we'll realise actually life's pretty good. Now we've got Kevin De Bruyne back as well, and a bunch of games that I don't actually fear. Hey guys, it's Stephen here. Guess what? We didn't lose at Anfield, but it still feels frustrating, doesn't it? Because of how we didn't win. Because we feel like we should have won. I think in general we were the better team, probably had the better moments. But we messed it up because Mahrez kind of tried to pull rank, took the ball off of Gabriel Jesus and blazed the penalty over. Now he's got a terrible record in the Premier League, and he's going to be feeling it like absolute shite in that dressing room now. Knowing Pep, you'll probably be quite brutally honest with him, saying you don't do that because there's a rank and order and he won't be happy. And if you're going to do it, you got to score. We saw the all or nothing documentary where he told Sterling you can't miss chances like that. He'll be saying the same to Mahrez. I'm not going to hold against him forever, yeah, but it's definitely frustrating, isn't it? In general, I thought the game itself was a bit shit, if we're being honest. It was the kind of game that you don't really remember. We rode the first 15 minutes of pressure from Liverpool, and after that, and I think that was the crucial moment, we started to get back into it, that we didn't really create that many chances throughout the game. In general, Bernardo Silva was largely excellent. Laporte at the back was outstanding alongside John Stones. His best game I've seen of him, in my personal opinion, in a blue shirt. Just commanding, authoritative, a real leader. In general, we just did okay. I don't think Liverpool were that great either, really. It was just two teams a little bit apprehensive, a little bit cautious. Liverpool's ideas basically were about running really fast at us for the first 15-20 minutes, and after that they didn't really know what else to do. But we didn't really do that much going forward as well. A couple of little half chances here and there, and a couple of situations where maybe we should have done better with the final ball, but it wasn't a game blessed full of opportunities, and it was always going to come down to one moment, and we messed up our moment. We could have also had a clear-cut penalty in the first half, maybe one in the second half for a handball, maybe another for a foul, an elbow in the face of Gabriel Jesus. Atkinson, unsurprisingly, absolutely awful. But when we got the penalty, we messed it up, and that is entirely on us. It's frustrating. It wasn't a loss, obviously, but it feels like a loss, and it feels frustrating because when you get a chance to end that really horrible hoodoo that Anfield has over us, you got to take that kind of game. But I think it's kind of nice now that we didn't go there and totally bottle it. We dealt with them. In general, we kept it quite solid defensively, other than a half chance for Salah in the first 15 minutes. We were fine, and we kind of kept our composure. We started to get a foot on the ball, and we largely controlled big parts of the game, I would say. Aguero didn't have his best game. Sterling was kind of slightly muffled his respect at Anfield. But Mahrez showed his value in the first half in terms of keeping the ball and showing how good he has at the ball retention, which allowed us to get on the front foot eventually. But he's got to do so much better going the other way. He let himself down today. Mendy, I thought it was a mixed bag. I thought he defended better than he usually does. He was a few sloppy touches and passes here and there, but I kind of allowed him that, given the fact that he's not played much recently, and given the size of the game, the nerves of the game. I think he got to him a bit, but I thought in general he did okay. And he was kind of fundamental to our shape down the left. He was a lot better than I expected him to be defensively. Walker is just solid and sound. David Silva didn't get the ball as much as he normally does, I guess, but showed his quality towards the end. I thought Bernardo, though, was excellent everywhere. But indeed, just kind of hit and miss. Sometimes didn't show for the ball enough. Sometimes he did okay. Loads of snapping into tackles, but maybe didn't have the best game with the ball at his feet. It wasn't a great game of football, but all I know is now we haven't lost points, we haven't lost ground, Liverpool at least. We're still level at the top with Chelsea, Liverpool there, and I will take that because now I feel we'll be alright in the rest of the games. There's no one else I fear, no other ground I fear in this league. Maybe that sounds arrogant, it's just true. It's Anfield that has this whole grasp over us, and I think we can go to other games now knowing that we can go and beat them, and I'm sure we'll do better once again at the Etihad against Liverpool. I'm sure we will. Guys, not a perfect game of football, and a frustrating one for many reasons, but we didn't. Let me know what your thoughts were in the comments below. I'm sure it's definitely frustrating, the Mahrez thing, but I'm trying to look at the positives here because I was expecting we were going to lose this game, and we didn't. So that's enough for me. Pep did learn some pragmatism, and we learned from our previous mistakes. Next time, I'm sure we'll beat him. Anyway, guys, see you in a bit.